Welcome back to Believeland Media for this interview special. This is Jack O'Rourke alongside Cleveland legend Daniel Devenny. Very excited to be joined by Cleveland Guardians pitcher Cody Morris. Cody, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me on here.
That's a great time to have you. You're always a pleasure. Getting some food right now at Sammy's is the diner.
Yeah, we'll see how it is.
Big foodie. So, Cody, before we get too far, we have to actually give you a credit or a shout out here. I'm Good was an absolutely unreal walkout song last year.
Yeah, my wife picked it for me.
Actually,
I was tweaking a little bit about what I was going to use. I remember we had a conversation much earlier in the year about some walk-up music, and I was in between on a lot of stuff. And she just said, you know what, go with this. And it was really popular at the time, with TikTok and stuff. I've always been a little bit of an EDM guy, so I liked it. I got chirped a little bit by the boys, but, I think it got the spirits going.
It did, yeah. It was electric. It's as simple as that. So very memorable season, obviously, for you making your MLB debut, which is a really cool thing that not a lot of people get to do in life. What was your most memorable experience throughout the season?
I mean, definitely pitching the playoffs, has to be. That's what I remember the most. Probably my first win too. First win was very satisfying in Texas.
Towards the end of the year. So, Cody, a couple questions we'll go around the room with here. Big hot topic of debate today all across the United States. Thoughts on the Morgan Wallen album? Have you gotten around to it all yet?
I haven't listened to it yet. I'm sure it slaps though.
There's a song called Last Night. We were texting Nolan about it. Jones. He called it.
I'm sure he's all about it.
He called it the greatest song of all time.
He loves Morgan Wallen.
He does.
I haven't listened to it either, but Jack, you're loving it so far.
I'm loving it. Sam kind of gave it a bad review.
Did he?
He's just kind of a guy.
Is he not a country guy though?
I mean, he's from Minnesota, so how country can he be?
Yeah, I don't know. He drives a truck though, so I just assumed he liked country music.
Does he? What do you whip around these days?
Say that again.
What do you whip around these days?
I got a Porsche in November. Ooh. Yeah, little SUV action.
Wow.
So,
make sure they don't crash that one in LA.
You cranking the EDM in the Porsche?
From time to time. Depends what kind of mood I'm in.
You get the LED lights to start pumping?
Hey, if I'm on the way to a game or something, more than likely, yeah.
I just found a EDM song I like 2 days. Turn Off the Lights.
Who's it by?
Chris Lake is his name or something like that.
Okay, I know who that is. I don't know the song. Maybe I do if I heard it.
It's definitely heat.
Let me mark that real quick. Turn off the lights.
Turn off the lights.
You could see this as the 2023 walk-up song, maybe.
Is that right?
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, it's up to you. You don't have any say in that. It's up to you.
Maybe show the wife, see what she thinks.
Yeah, you gotta run it by her first. We'll see.
Absolutely. That was actually
in the car here in a minute.
That was actually one of our questions to you. As a guy who is married, no one else in this Zoom call is married. What's your marriage advice for us?
That's a pretty broad question. I mean,
yeah.
By that.
Sam gave us an in-depth response.
Well, I could see that out of him. He seems like a great husband. Not that I'm not, but I don't know. I think the first thing I learned is that she's always right, no matter what. If you want your life to be good, the saying "happy wife, happy life," it actually is like a real thing.
Good words to go off of.
Yeah, so, what did Sam say? What did he tell us? He was like, "Oh, don't sweat the small stuff."
Yeah, he was like going in on it. Like it was like great. Like you go home and tell your parents about that kind of advice. Like he was going for the gold medal.
Well, that's good. You don't even need my advice now. You've got gold standard. Just listen to what he said.
Question so we thought of this because you said you're getting your hair cut, and it looks phenomenal, by the way. Let us put that out officially on air. But in the event that you ever do get a bad haircut, how do you address the barber following?
Dude, I don't know. Like, I've thought about that before. I'm so like awkward when it comes to that stuff. Like, I don't think I could ever tell someone like, hey, this looks terrible, or like, this is not what I wanted. I think I would probably just eat it and just throw a hat on, and I'd have to go somewhere else and probably try and get it fixed.
Are you still gonna give a tip no matter what?
That's
Because
tough.
if you don't tip, then you look like the asshole,
Yeah, I probably
If it's a bad haircut, it's a bad haircut.
I would just tip the very minimum, like whatever it was, But I usually try and take care of the bar. Like I go to the same guys, like I usually take care of them. But yeah, if they mess me up, I don't know. I hope I never have to encounter that situation. To be honest, it sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah.
Pull the same hench as the 10% tip.
Is that what he? Yeah, I hope I don't have to deal with that.
So the next question we have for you is actually part of Daniel's personal life experience. So Daniel went on a date probably around this time last year, and they sat like a booth on one side, table on the other, and she sat next to him in the booth.
I think that's weird.
See, thank you. It was I went home and I told Jack about that. Jack texted Nolan Jones. Nolan Jones said, "Yeah, man, I don't know if she's the one." And he was right. We're not even together anymore. But it was a terrible moment. So we were getting are you sitting on the same side or no?
No, it has to be across. Same side is weird. I don't know about that.
If your wife did that tonight, how long is the conversation after about it?
I wouldn't let her sit down next to me to start with.
Would you do the get up and roll to the other side?
I would just either tell her to move, or I would get up. I wouldn't let it happen. I mean, like, just throw this hypothetical in there. Somebody walks in, somebody on the team happens to walk into the restaurant, sees us both sitting next to each other. Now I'm going to get chirped. So I'm not letting it happen.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That picture would probably be like a profile picture on Twitter for a long time.
Hey, have a good one.
What are your guys go to movie theater snacks?
For my wife and I, or just for me?
Well, I meant you and Daniel, but whatever you get at the movie theater.
Dude, honestly, I go Diet Coke, DC, and then either M&Ms or Hershey bar, because I like chocolate. I don't like any of the. I don't like sour candy.
Sure.
That might be weird, but I don't know. I've never been a sour candy guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it really classic. I went the other night to see Cocaine Bear, and I was really satisfied with like a medium slushy icy type of thing and a small bucket of popcorn. I was so content.
Ooh, what flavor slush?
We got Pepsi. I'm a big Pepsi guy. And so usually they have Coke, but the Pepsi was good, I won't lie. It was a good.
Wait, hold on. It just cut out. What flavor did you say?
It was Pepsi flavored.
That's so fire.
See?
I love that out of you. I was gonna say the other day I got a Coke slushie at a gas station. It was just so good.
Yeah, it's a classic. It hits.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
I'm a huge popcorn guy. I like big chocolate chip cookie dough guy as well. Cody, I know you're a chocolate guy. I think you would love those things if you don't already.
I haven't tried it, but yeah, I would. Definitely a chocolate guy.
Unbelievable. Can't beat them.
What did Sam say? Like nerds or some shit? Oh, I shouldn't cuss on here. Sorry.
No. We
bleep that out.
We probably cuss more than you do.
Okay.
No, we didn't ask him that question.
Okay.
We asked him about what his favorite Pop-Tart flavor is, and he got on his high horse about how he doesn't eat Pop-Tarts. So
Yeah, he was like,
Oh,
I don't keep that in the pantry.
he's-
That's not healthy. Blah blah blah.
he's so much better than all of us.
I think
man.
Cody, I think you'd enjoy this question though. We did ask Sam. You have to give kiss, marry, kill, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Kill lunch, marry breakfast, kill dinner.
oh, you
Wow,
and
you're
Sam
Sam.
on the same
I'm
side.
a big breakfast guy. I really enjoy a good breakfast. Lunch is just like, I don't know. It's very not like
It's like the Sam
sold
Henderson
on
meals,
lunch.
you know.
I don't know. What'd you say?
I said kill lunch, kiss breakfast, marry dinner. Because I think dinner's
Yeah.
the one meal I eat consistently every single day. I never eat lunch or breakfast really. Just kind of get one big meal in. But I love just
I
breakfast.
think that's
food.
the only way it can go. You know,
Yeah.
it's either it's yeah. So pretty fair
See,
response. I was kind of grappling between the two, but ultimately breakfast took the reins.
I'm
Jack was a big lunch defender though.
yeah, I'm what they call a shit stirrer. I married lunch.
So give me your reasoning on that.
Cody Morris, how old are you? 25?
26.
26? Right around there. Name one time you've had a bad PB&J in your life.
I actually can. In the minor leagues, there was a couple times that we had, dude, one time actually specifically in we were playing the Rangers High A down East Wood Ducks. They had this table with like the spread laid out in the food room, and above it there was this air conditioning unit that was leaking AC fluid down onto the table and into the food, and it was like leaking onto the bread and onto the fruit. And I didn't eat the sandwich because I knew better, but that would have been the worst peanut butter and jelly probably imaginable.
Probably would have killed you.
Yeah.
Maybe so. I don't know, but Class
Some
A,
guys-
Pete Fairbanks, they were all on the other team, so maybe like it was some type of super juice.
It's definitely possible.
Damn.
What is your guys' favorite food to get after a few drinks?
Probably pizza or wings.
Wings,
Pretty standard.
wings after 2 drinks are fire. I'll also play ball with Taco Bell and McDonald's though. You can't go wrong with a little fast food after a few drinks.
Yeah, I don't know if I can go to bat for either of them, but I understand where you're coming from.
You get the sentiment, but you'd never dabble. That's not where you play ball.
Yeah, I don't know. That stuff just like McDonald's in particular just makes me sick.
Sure.
But it's not that it like doesn't taste good. If I could eat it, I would eat it.
Cody
So
does.
maybe that's just me being jealous.
Yeah, it's you can take the money in the pro athlete. We'll take our McDonald's 4 for 4s. Is there any good? Did South Carolina have any like sneaky spots?
Fast food wise,
Or just like any like late night places you guys would always go to?
yeah. Cookout. You ever heard of that? You ever heard of
No.
Cookout?
I've heard of it, but I've never had it.
Cookout's a pretty good spot. I like Zaxby's and like Raising Cane's. Yeah, those are probably the only like really specific southern spots.
Cane's is next level. Cane's is good stuff.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Cane's is very good.
That sauce is unbelievable.
Cane's is easily the best out of the three. no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a almost a guarantee. Are you a Chick-fil-A or a Cane's guy?
That's a tough question. I mean, Chick-fil-A is like one of the few places you can go that always slaps. It's just consistent, it's always consistent. Cane's, like, it's kind of weird. You get like sweet tea in the South at Cane's. It's significantly better than it is at other Cane's locations. So that like puts a little bit of a damper on it for me.
That's fair. It's like a different that's like a different lifestyle. Like I've never had sweet tea. Like I've had like iced tea, but like never like.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah,
you?
you
Are
need
you
to make your
from?
way down south. I'm from Maryland.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought you were from Maryland.
Yeah. So, but yes, I am from Maryland, but I've lived down there for the past six years now. I just bought a house down there. Big time.
Wow.
Where at? South Carolina.
Yeah, South Carolina. I'm officially a southern boy.
Southern boy.
You gotta get on the Wallen album then, dude.
Yeah, if you're gonna be living that life.
I'm going to. I really haven't been listening to music because I lost my AirPods, and my wife is back at home and she has hers with her, and so I haven't been listening to anything. I only listen to like part of my take in the car.
That's so funny. What is your we talked about this with Sam. Sam actually had a pretty good answer on this. We think you can top him though. There's speculation you can top him. Best snack or food to get in your lunchbox in grade school?
That's a tough one. I'm trying to think of this very specific brand of chips right now that I can't think of, and I'm about to look it up.
Brand of chips?
Like dirty chips, like something like that?
Oh my gosh. The Fritos honey barbecue twists. Those were always just
you're a big
gas.
Fritos guy.
Those things are all time.
Dude, those are all time.
That's a selection.
Like, I look in my lunchbox and I see that mom put those in there. You just know it's going to be a good day.
You're giving mom a hug after school after that.
There's no question.
I think you beat Sam said Oreos. So it's pretty generic answer.
Yeah. Yeah, Oreos are good. I mean, who doesn't like Oreos?
Yeah, who doesn't like Oreos, Daniel?
Again, it's not that I don't like Oreos. I just think they're overrated. It's a simple concept.
What would you have for cookies over Oreos then, if you had to pick?
Honestly, I'm gonna get flack for this one. I'm prepared for it. I'm taking the chewy chips Ahoy.
Those are.
Don't come for the chewy chips Ahoy.
Those are straight.
Thank you.
I came for them. They're brutal.
Fritos. That's a good play.
That was a good pick. I went with pretzel goldfish. If you ever had those.
Those are good. Can't go wrong.
No. That or the Cheez-It. The Cheez-It's a good selection as well.
I'm not on the Cheez-It train.
What?
I was not ready for that.
Yeah, I don't know. Cheez-Its were. I wasn't giving mom a hug if Cheez-Its were in the bag. Say that.
You went from being one of my favorite all-time Guardians to bottom 5 in about 10 seconds right there.
You're Cody, a big Cheez-Its guy, huh?
How can you not like Cheez-Its?
Again, well, they're just overrated. It's not that like I have a strong passion that I don't like them. I'll still eat them, but they're not my favorite.
They're like the standard though of a lunchtime snack.
That's the standard to you? I would give Oreo
Yeah,
the
that's
standard.
not-
over-
Oreos a
That's not
dessert.
my
Oreos dessert. It's different. Oreos.
Like
in
if I have
terms
the
of a
option to
dessert,
have those Fritos or Cheez-Its, like there's just zero question about what I'm picking.
That's fair. Cody, you said you were a big
Not
Hershey.
close.
You said you were a big Hershey's bar guy, right?
Yeah, I like chocolate.
Were you the kid that was getting those little mini Hershey bars from mom at the bottom of the lunchbox?
No, my parents never gave me candy
Dang.
ever.
You see, that's a tough.
I got shafted. My parents used to give me like green beans and like snap peas and stuff.
can you
I was that guy.
can you rank the Hershey's bars for us?
I mean, just the regular milk chocolate is my go-to.
Okay.
Everything else after that, I mean, all I can say is I don't really like almonds that much. Like that kind of, for me, that kind of ruins it. So the almond one is at the bottom.
Did you ever
Yeah.
like the cookies and cream ones?
I would whack the cookies
cook-
and cream one.
The cookies and cream ones are gas.
That's like you're at the gas station like 10 p.m. Like that is the ideal snack to grab.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking that down probably in 2 bites.
Do you have a go-to gas station drink, or are you just like a standard water guy?
Diet Coke.
Oh,
Or
Diet Coke,
actually,
say.
right now, I just picked up a 0 sugar cherry vanilla Coke, and it's about a slap. I'll tell you that right now.
What's your gas station snack? Say you're grabbing one salty, one sweet. You can't use the barbecue. Not use the barbecue Fritos.
I won't use those. Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Then you said a sweet.
Yeah.
Probably. I won't use Hershey. I'll say. Probably a mix. I'd probably grab 3 of them. Probably a Snickers, a Reese's, and a Twix. Probably just go for all of them. I won't be able to decide.
No Kit Kat. No Kit Kat.
Kit Kat. How could I leave that out? I'd probably grab one of those too.
That's got to be on the Mount Rushmore.
Gotta be. That's a top chocolate
Just to
item.
make. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Low key, this might be a hot take, but low key, I might get a glass like one of those Fairlife milks as well. If I'm getting 4 chocolate bars.
Oh, that's not a hot take at all. Those things are insane.
Yeah. Well, some people are like weird about milk, but I don't know. I'm currently on the Karen Check diet, drinking. He might drink a gallon. I'm drinking a half.
If you could guess the James Karenchak gas station snacks, what would it be?
I have no idea.
He just seems like a beef jerky guy, like a beef jerky and like raw water, like coconut water.
He's something new every day. Like I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, he would probably. Okay, realistically, he goes into a gas station. First thing he's grabbing is a gallon jug of water. That's easy.
Was he that kid in high school that would carry that around with him?
Probably.
Cody, have you seen Blue Mountain State?
Yeah, I have.
He has to be Thad Castle.
Yeah.
You're definitely an Alex Moran.
Hey, I'm gonna take that as a compliment. I
Oh,
like
it
that.
is.
Hopefully,
Starting QB.
I'm just glad you didn't say I was the what's his
Sammy?
what was his friend's name? That was the Matt. Yeah, Sammy.
Sammy's
Oh man.
if I had to guess, obviously I don't know any of these people. You got to think Sammy's like a Tyler Freeman type mold.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
He just strikes me as a Sammy type. He had Way Out as his walk-up song. That was a sweet walk-up song too.
What is that? The Travis Scott? I don't even remember what it was.
It's
Travis
Jack Harlow.
Scott. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. He did have that Jack Harlow song.
Yeah, I love that song.
He hasn't been on here.
No, he's an elusive guy for us.
Is he big leaguing you guys?
I mean, I Instagrammed
talk
him
to
like
him
3 years
tomorrow.
ago. Yeah, get him on.
He's one of my better friends on the team. I'll talk to him.
I think he'd have a blast. We need you to come back though, so you can chirp him.
Say what?
We need you to come back though, so you can chirp him.
Okay. I'll be happy to chirp him.
We'll get a ladder. Like I'll chirp Sam. Sam will chirp you. You chirp Freeman. Freeman chirps Daniel.
Okay.
Daniel chirps me, and it just goes around in a big circle.
We could probably make that happen.
Yeah, we'll find a way. That'd be must-see television. Have you gotten around to House of the Dragon yet? I know you're a big Game of Thrones guy.
Yeah, I watched it.
What were your thoughts?
I liked it. I'm gonna be completely transparent. I'm not gonna remember all the details right now. But overall I thought it was good. I just didn't like the one thing I didn't like, and I get they had to do it because of the time, but like when they changed the
Oh
the
yeah,
actors like midway through, wasn't a fan of that. I get the time stuff, but like I don't know.
my background screen is young Rhaenyra.
Yeah, she's fire, literally.
Yeah, she's a Targaryen blood.
Yeah.
She's a dragon breather.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a good show. They're coming out with the next one. What, like end of 2024 or something?
Yeah.
Such a long wait.
Because then you forget what happened.
You think about Damon?
I love Damon.
Yeah,
Damon's a
he's
badass.
a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best is when he I think we can't really spoil anything because it's been like 5 months now, so there's no spoilers at this point in time. When what's the king's name? Whatever the king's name was, he's like, oh, like I'll have your tongue for that. And then,
Viserys.
yeah, Viserys. And he's like, Damon's like he can keep his tongue and just cuts his neck off.
What episode was that? I don't even. This sounds bad, but I don't even remember that.
That's 5 or 6. It's after the illegitimate.
Okay.
It's like after Jason Luke are born.
Okay.
You could give us a Jose Ramirez Game of Thrones comparison.
Who he would be?
Yeah.
That's a tough one. I mean, I want to say Jon Snow because, like, he's just like the hero and stuff, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that.
I think he's like a Daenerys.
Who would you guys say?
He's Daenerys.
You think he's Daenerys? Yeah.
You know, bro, the goddess.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh man.
He's
Yeah, it's probably a good shout.
Yeah, I could see him. Who would you I think we talked about this briefly last time you're on. Who would you fancy yourself as?
Like aside from all of the family, shenanigans going on, I'd say Jamie.
Jamie?
Like, if you take all that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
The incest part, like just X that out, and then I would say him. I'm not about any of
Not
that.
about that.
you know who Sam is? Sam is Hodor, 100%.
Yeah, I can see it.
Or he's the mountain, probably. Oh, so what
Yeah.
one is
Just any large human in that show could be him.
he was bragging to us about being 6'8".
Yeah, he finally hit the mark. He was telling us that he was letting everybody know. He's 6'8" now.
He's not 6'8".
Oh, there it is. He said he officially got measured a couple weeks ago and he finally hit it.
I thought they measured him at like 6'6".
Ooh.
Wow.
What are you like 6'3"?
I'm 6'4".
6'4"?
He's definitely not 6'6" though.
You mean 6'8" or he's not even 6'6"?
I think he's probably 6'7".
And you
He
know
might
that
be 6'8",
that
I don't
extra
know.
inch kills him so much too.
Yeah. The
What
fact that he came on here to tell you that he was 6'8" shows you how proud he is of it.
Honestly, he started the show off that way. He wanted to let everybody know immediately, as soon as possible.
Did he just come on and say, "Hey, I'm Sam Hedges and I'm 6'8"?
Yeah, Jack said it's an honor to be joined alongside Cleveland Guardian Sam Henches, and he said the 6'8" Cleveland Guardian Sam Henches. That was his first. He let him know right off the bat.
That's gold.
We got Sam's take on this. If you design the Guardian City Connect jersey, what would you make it like?
Not artistic. I have no idea.
Nothing? Not even a color?
Nah.
Pitch him your idea. Pitch him your idea.
Yeah, let me hear yours.
Powder blue with like a gray outline color, I guess. Then I don't know. What do you put on the front?
You said about the Six City.
I think I like the Sixth City. That's a tongue twister. I have an awful lisp when I say that. But yeah, I wouldn't hate that. Because Forest City got taken by the Cavs, so
I just don't want us to have a guitar.
yeah, if there's a guitar, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Because that's what Cleveland always does. They always just put the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't know Cleveland that well to know like nicknames or like anything else to put on there.
What was your like first impression of the city when you got drafted?
I liked it. I mean, it was actually a little bit different than cities that I was kind of used to. Because Baltimore and TC are like bigger, and Baltimore's like got a lot of spots that you got to watch your back in. Like downtown Cleveland is pretty nice. It's pretty clean. Like I had no issue with it. I liked it. It's got a lot of cool buildings too.
Yeah, we got our
I
building.
ate at this. You guys have probably been there. I ate at the Marble Room. I was up there for Guards Fest. I think it's the best restaurant I've ever been to in my whole life.
That's where I think the Warriors went there after they won in Cleveland both times.
That's tough.
Really?
Yeah, but it's so good. It's about once every 3 years.
Yeah,
for me.
that place is really good.
I'm more of a McDonald's Canes kind of guy.
Yeah, I like a good Applebee's run. You make a good Applebee's run, everything's okay in your life, you know?
I could see Cody Morris just dominating the chicken fingers at Applebee's on a Tuesday night.
Absolutely. We'll win the World Series this year, and he'll be making an Applebee's run right after that game. I mean, he's taken down the local bees.
Are you a honey mustard or a barbecue guy?
For what?
For chicken fingers.
For chicken fingers? I'm more of a ketchup guy.
Oh,
I don't know. I thought
up on
there was
chicken
not a,
fingers.
there
What
was
do
not
you-
a
are you
doubt in my
7?
mind you were going barbecue. I thought barbecue for sure.
I thought he was a honey mustard guy.
Yeah. No, definitely not barbecue. I don't know. I don't really like if I get chicken tenders, I'm probably at Zaxby's and I'm getting Zax sauce. So
What's that? I've never had
I
that.
don't really get chicken tenders like that often.
Yeah,
fair.
right.
I don't really like, but I would say that.
Would you rather have cane sauce or Chick-fil-A sauce? Chick-fil-A.
Easy.
Simple as that.
Yeah,
I could
Chick-fil-A.
eat dinner. I kind of want to go to Chick-fil-A now for dinner. What's your do you cook at all? Sam says he doesn't cook at all.
I usually cook like at home and stuff. I typically will cook. Out here I cook a little bit, but like I order for the most part.
Do they get you guys like pre and post game?
Here or like in Cleveland.
Like when you're like regular season?
Yeah. Like we usually get for like a night game, you get pre-game kind of whenever you want, and then there's always like a gas post-game spread. Pre-game's always fire too, but the chefs there, they make some pretty good food.
They know what's going on.
Yeah, it's always like post-game, I feel like is always like some sort of steak and like lobster tail. They got a spread.
Is there anyone on the team who is like the food palate of like a 6-year-old that just like doesn't eat the food after the game?
Doesn't eat it?
Like, is there anyone like who just has like a little kid palate and doesn't eat like the steak or the lobster?
I don't know. I mean, there's definitely people that don't eat the lobster, but I haven't really paid attention to see if there's anyone that does that.
I could
I'm
see
sure
that.
there is.
I could see T-Free knocking back some chicken fingers and pizza after the game when everyone else is getting the steak.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
Is there?
I think
is
he
there
actually
somebody-
is a really healthy eater, though.
Yeah, no, he looks like he's built like Superman. I don't think that guy has had pounds in 15 years.
I don't want to single out anyone. Tell you who would be like that is Hunter Gaddis. He has the worst diet, and if he was on here, he's got the worst diet probably of all time. He is built off Cane's and Wendy's and Burger King. My boy would probably be hitting up one of those spots after the game.
Powered by BK.
Powered by BK.
He's
I
a
bet
big body.
Is there anybody on the team, just out of curiosity, you would like single out as like the locker room clown? That's just always doing what he's not supposed to do. There's just always goofing off.
Yeah, we got a couple. Probably the number one suspect is probably Miles Straw. Yeah, that guy
Of course, it's Miles Straw.
for sure. Hosey's like low key hilarious. Probably not low key. I mean, you guys see him saying, bro, funny stuff, but he's funny in the locker room. I always get a kick out of him. He would we have this basketball hoop in the clubhouse. It's like a mini basketball hoop, and he would randomly come over to that basketball hoop and yell like Jeremy Lin or like Kevin Durant in his Dominican accent, and then just proceed to just brick a shot. I would just be sitting there just cracking up.
That's awesome. If you could on an awesomeness scale rate Eli Morgan 1 to 10, where are you rating him?
Wait, hold on, say that again.
If you could rank Eli Morgan on an awesomeness scale 1 to 10, where's Eli Morgan at sitting on that list?
20.
20.
I love him.
Elliot, the guy.
He's a great guy. One of the nicest guys we got.
Where would you rank yourself in that top nice guys?
Hold on.
He's got to get in the house, Jack. Come on now. He's got a burger to
He's
scarf
fumbling
down
with the
here.
keys. He's fumbling with the keys. Oh, he got it.
That's always a tough look. If you can't get that key in on the first go,
It's
that
probably
could ruin it.
I
That
don't know why
could-
my volume's just like super low. So I got in my car.
He's giving her the old Steve Jobs fix here.
Yeah.
All right. Ask that again.
Where would you rank yourself in that, like the power rankings of the nice guy scale?
I think I'm a pretty nice person, but I don't know. Maybe like top 10.
Top 10? That's not a bad spot to be at all.
No, not at all.
That's all you
There's-
can really ask for.
Yeah, I hope so.
Then last thing we got rolled up for you here. So I was gonna ask you about pop, but then you answered that pretty heavily with the Diet Coke question from earlier. But if you had to rank going back to your old school days, math, science, English, and reading, what's your order for those classes?
I'd go English 1, reading 2, science 3, math 4.
Not a math guy?
Confirms
No.
not a math guy.
Not a math guy.
Confirmed.
Huge English guy. He loved the adjectives. He was big with the verbs. The subject and the predicate really got him going.
You can
I don't
tell
think any of it got me going.
Cody Morris is a guy that just knows direct objects. You can tell.
Oh man. You could not fool him with that indirect object. He was right on it.
I was right on it.
Did you ever do simple solutions in school?
Maybe. I don't know. What is that?
Oh, it's like these like little books we had to do for homework. We always did them in grade school. I wasn't sure if that
I don't know.
extended down the coast or not.
Tell you, those math simple solutions, I was getting tripped up day in, day out. I was really struggling. I'd probably have a similar order, but
I was disgusting at math until long division became a thing. That's when when you started putting the remainder on the end, that's when I bowed out.
No, that's gone. If you asked me to do one of those right now,
I could
no
not
shot.
do it. There's no chance.
no shot.
And Cody, last thing from you. So people will see in the other episodes, Sam had some pretty strong words for you. Anything any final firebacks you got to maybe lead to a future Henches v. Morris battle?
You gotta ask that again. Sorry.
Well, the people have gotten some pretty strong words from Sam Henches about you. Do you have any fireback? Maybe a future episode where you guys compete in a little Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
I don't have any fire back. I'd have to hear what he said.
We'll play the clip back for you after. Start the war.
So I gotta say something without hearing what he said?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Oh, he
Oh.
said the thing. He said that we were gonna have to take our time with you because you were gonna be slow on these questions. But you kind of tripped him already. You said he's not 6'8", and I think that's gonna get under his skin a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's probably all I'd have to say at this point. I don't know what to say. I mean, Sam, he's like the nicest guy. I can only chirp him so much. You know, he's probably in the top 5 of nice guys.
He's a great dude.
Don't tell him I said that.
We will not tell him you said that. Trust us. We won't. Cody, it was a great time having you on. Hope we speak to you again soon. Good luck this season.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.